But the Orpheum will show some positive dollars. It's a little bit of a different conversation at the Orpheum, but we will return to them around $100,000 of revenue this year. They pay some of their own bills, unlike at the Tyson where we provide everything turnkey. They pay like their electric bill and their internet bill and things of that sort kind of on their own account. So it's not a true reflection of where the financials are at the Orpheum. So if I say 100 grand, that doesn't mean that's just what we made. That just means what they get against their, their expenses. But that number compared to what we historically provide is high. So that's a positive sign. Of course, we have our first show at the casino. It's exciting. And then, kind of as we alluded to in February, we really are starting to see now with COVID-19 really working its way out of the way and coming back to our level. We're seeing that with the series of events throughout the summer, the fall traffic and content that's starting to pick up. So we really feel like we're back into kind of a normal setting in our world, truly. And those items will start to fall, 60, 90 days from now and beyond. As you can see from September, October, and November's kind of ship. And then the last page here, just some items worth noting. I kind of dabbled there at the Broadway. The Expo Center, we've played a huge role there. I think they would agree with that. I think they're happy with our relationship. Certainly excited about what we've been able to do together. We hosted that billiards event there alongside them. Really a team effort, working hard to get through what was a large food and beverage event, specifically beverage. There's a lot of planning and strategy meetings and a lot of turnkey stuff. And next year, we're building on that. So we have the Outdoor Expo returning. That's the one that Powell Broadcasting typically does. It's been gone for a couple of years, but they're under contract for next spring at the Expo. And we actually have a second volleyball event looking to land in April. So continue to build on that youth and diversity of events over there. And really, that's about it. We're just thank you again for the opportunity to be here. It's been a good year. It's been a great year. Been a great feeling to come back to feeling a little bit normal. And look, we're part of this community. We're excited to be a part of this community, and we're an extension of you. So thank you, and I'm happy to take any questions you may have. I do want to just mention one more time, I kind of danced over it. I had to edit this presentation this morning. The Musketeers won the championship in Game 4. Yeah. I'm sure you've heard by now. They won it on the road. We're hosting a celebration party on the plaza at the Tyson at 5 o'clock. It's just kind of an open house thing. It's free. It's their first title in 20 years. So 20th anniversary of their last championship, and this is their 50th anniversary season. So,
I was going to say, of all the seasons to win,
yes.
It's huge. It's awesome.
Lot to be excited about there. They're over the moon. They've been going around town with the cup, and it'll be out today. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Anyone else to be heard? Any citizen? No citizens be heard. Mr. O'Kane.
Last week of school. I am not going to press my luck.
Okay. I'd just like to remind everybody that today's agenda mentioned about $3 million in infrastructure between reconstruction of streets, city well repairs, parking ramps, roofs. That's where the tax dollars are going, to the infrastructure. That's where everybody wants it to go. So I'm very happy to kind of recap that. And that doesn't include the $7.5 million that we're applying for from Iowa. So good job, everybody.
Alex.
So I'll just have two things that I'll try to quickly mention. The first, we're going to be having our volunteer appreciation dinner this Thursday night. So I just wanted to actually make a plug, not just for that event, but really encourage anyone to get involved, lean into your community, if you will, make a difference, serve on a board, a commission, anything for the city or anything at large. I mean, you saw Mr. Obermeyer getting recognized here today. I think he is an unsung hero of this community and really has done a lot of great things for this community. So you all have the opportunity to make a difference, so please step up and volunteer, and we're excited to showcase those individuals this Thursday at that dinner. The second thing that I would mention briefly, I'll be brief, is just that I did get back from representing the city and city council out in Washington, D.C., advocating on behalf of the city for a couple of different issues. We had great conversations. Most of it was centered around the large infrastructure bill, what was going to be the best course of action to apply for some of those dollars to make sure that we're bringing some of that back to Sioux City. But other than that, it was good conversation and a chance to build some new relationships with new contacts out there, especially at Department of Transportation. So overall, it was a good trip. I was happy to represent.
Thanks.
That's all I have. That's all I
Okay.
have.
I have 4 things, Mayor.
So,
3 minutes each.
right?
Morningside Days Parade last week was excellent, really great turnout, a lot of fun. The reason why I love parades is because it brings the communities together, and it certainly did that in Morningside last week. It was fantastic. Second thing is, I'm excited about the 820 seats that we have coming for the Lewis and Clark Park. It'll be here in August, and those seats will be installed, so I'm looking forward to that. The third thing is to give the mayor and the council a fireworks update. It'll be brief, but I thought I'd better give it today because this is our last meeting of May, and then we'll be into the month of June on June 6th for our next meeting. As you all know, fireworks can be legally discharged on July 3rd from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. and on July 4th from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. I have a breakdown of what accomplishments we've had so far with updates, public relations, advertising. Beginning in June, we will start posting on social media and issue a press release. We'll be following up throughout the month with reminders of those 2 dates for legally discharging fireworks. TV, radio, we will begin having the local media run our PSAs at the start of fireworks sales and run through the 4th of July. Fireworks sales start June 1 and run through July 8th in an approved permanent structure or building, otherwise June 13th through July 8th in an approved temporary structure. And that creates some problems because we're selling the fireworks. You can't discharge them legally until July 3rd and July 4th. Water bill insert. I believe this is still the same. It probably has gone out with some of the water bills that have been sent with the new billing cycle. We will begin doing a mail insert reminding residents of the rules and regulations. It says Sioux City fireworks, celebrate respectfully. The sound of fireworks can trigger PTSD for veterans and cause pets to become anxious. This 4th of July, please respect your neighbors and celebrate responsibly and safely. Avoid fines by using fireworks at designated times. And it'll have the date, the 2 dates, and the 1 o'clock p.m. to 11 p.m. that fireworks can be discharged legally. Next, the city attorney is working with the police department on a simplified way to issue tickets to those violating the rules, and there is a strong commitment to enforce compliance. So we will be working on that. We need to force compliance 363 days out of the year. 2 days you get to have discharge of fireworks. Fireworks vendors, we will be providing signage to vendors and asking them to display the rules and regulations so those that make purchases can see exactly what those are. So keep in mind safety, surrounding, and know your neighbors. And that's on the fireworks. My last item is I'm going to pass out just a update on the LEC Authority new jail construction as of May 17th, 2022, so that the mayor and the city council members will each have what those expenses have been. And with those remarks, I am concluding my remarks. Thank you, Mayor.
Yesterday, I had the privilege to they aren't going till the 4th, but do a send-off for Special Olympic athletes that are going to Orlando on June 4th. They'll be representing our community, quite a few of them. Tasha Conklin, Carrie Davis, Amanda Bridge, Jessica Koppel, Mitch Bettworth, Josh Davis, Billy Haberman, Abigail Zirk, Christina Rasmussen, Desiree Peterson, and Preston Stevens, all in different sports. Their partners are the people that help some of those individuals. Are Kevin Conklin, Jason Pease, and Sue Davis, and the coaches are Keith Pease, Kevin Kemp, Troy Bettworth. And I told them when they came home with a whole bunch of medals that we would have them at the city council to congratulate them. So I don't know. I'm not a track guy, but I am a track guy enough to know that Sioux City did very, very well over the weekend at the state track meet. The West girls placed 3rd. The boys 4x800 team from North came in 1st place with the Gudema, Nash, Kiffel, and Kiffel. The boys Will Lohr came in sixth in the 3,200 meters. The girls' long jump was first place, Holly Duax. The girls' long jump was also fifth place, Maya Augustine of West. Girls' 100 meter, Holly Duax of West. She had a great state tournament. Boys medley was sixth place from North, DeMarco Young, Dayton Harrell, Yamin Kiffel, and Will Lohr. Girls 400, eighth place, Yaneli Luna of North. Girls 800, sixth place, Kaya Downs of East. Boys 800, first place, Gabe Nash of North. I think I counted 6 or 7 first places out of Sioux City, which I don't think's ever been that good. Girls 200, again, was Holly Duex of West. Girls 200 was Elena Harris of East. The girls 1,500, third place was Kaya Downs. 1,600 for boys was Will Lohr of North, again, third place. Girls 4x100, first place, Kalisa Hirard, Holly Duax, Bella Leone, and Lily Junkie of West. Girls 4x100, sixth place were East, Bella Gordon, Grace Eric, Alyssa Eric, and Elena Harris. Girls 800 sprint medley, seventh place was West, Kalisa Hurd, Kenya Harris, Lily Junkie, and Bella Leone. Boys high jump, eighth place, Jason Bleeker of Heelan. Girls high jump, fifth place, Taylor Junkum of Heelan. Boys long jump, third place, Aiden Keel of Heaton. Boys 4x100, 3A. Third place, Ricky Photo, Aiden Keel, Liam Clary, and Sean Schaefer of Heelan. And boys 200 meter relay 3A, seventh place, Ricky Photo, Liam Clary, Aiden Keel, and Sean Schaefer of Heelan. I don't think there's ever, maybe I'm wrong, I was going to talk to my track expert, Delbert Christensen, but he didn't get back to me, but I would say that has to be one of the better years ever for Sioux City athletics and track. So congratulations to all of those athletes and their coaches. I move we adjourn.
Second?
Waters?
Aye.
Moore?
Aye.
O'Kane?
Aye.
Shaner?
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
A lot of hardware coming back to Sioux City.